afternoon, everyone, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this information with you. I know that it's taking away from your valuable planning time, but I appreciate the opportunity to share this presentation with you. Today I'll be giving you some information about opportunities that are available in our school library that will help us to reach the 21st century learning goals that are now required of our students. So why are we here today? In the fall, Felice gave a 21st century skills assessment to our 5th grade classes. Unfortunately, when we got the results, you can see, according to the red, that Bryan County Elementary School was low in just about every skill. Overall, Bryan County Elementary School scored 258, which if you look closely, you can see that that is the lowest of any school in the county. Bryan County Elementary School, unfortunately, was red, which means not acceptable in all categories. Furthermore, we were just about the lowest on each of these skills across the county. So we really need to boost these technology skills and make them more available to our students. That is why you may have noticed that Felice and Abby have teamed up and they now do their rotations together. These skills that were being tested are part of the standards required by the International Society for Technology and Education and the American Association of School Librarians. The skills are often referred to as the NETs, National Education Technology Skills. They are the skills that our students are believed to be necessary for students to be successful in the 21st century as preparing them for college and the workforce. According to research, by teaming up with your media specialist, the teachers can help to improve overall test scores and the education of our students, especially in reading. You can study this. This is from the American Association of School Librarians as well. I encourage you to look at this slide to find out what type of collaborator are you. We know that there in today's world of education, some of us are hesitant to collaborate. We know what we need to do and we want to get in there and we want to get it done. So find the description that best suits you. What type of collaborator are you? And let's all try to better ourselves and become better collaborators. So working towards collaboration, what have Felice and Abby already done to help make this happen? In the NET standards, there are 4 C's. They stand for communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. Felice and Abby have tried to start incorporating this in every rotation that they do. One way that they do that is they incorporate information literacy skills as often as they can. This means going beyond encyclopedias, thesauruses, dictionaries, showing students how to address the abundant amount of information that is available out there digitally. Felice and Abby have put together lessons show them how to search for reliable resources, and they incorporate this into their lessons. Technology, they address a technology skill every class period with their classes. And I will show you some more about what they have been doing in just a few moments later on a later slide. A very big help for classroom teachers. We all know that Writer's Workshop has become very vital this year. Felice has gone into Destiny Quest. If you click this link, when Destiny Quest opens, if you know what skill you are trying to work on with your class each particular week, you can go into Destiny Quest in the search bar at the top and just type Writer's Workshop. And if you, for example, this pops up, let's take setting as one example. First of all, you see that 76 books are tagged as resources for Writer's Workshop. If you choose a specific topic, you can immediately get a whole list of results for books that are available to teachers only for checkout that would be good in your classroom for a mentor text for showing good examples of setting. You can also see that all of these books are in. They are located behind the circulation desk in the room to the left. Felice has put in a bookshelf especially for Writer's Workshop. The books are there and they are available for teachers to check out at any time. And I cannot speak for Felice, but I am more than willing to bet that if you know of a book, for example, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, if you know that you want to use that book in your class and you do not have a chance to get to the library, shoot Felice an email and ask her if she could please pull the book for you and put it in your box. Again, I can't speak for her, but I am positive that she would be more than willing to do that for you. Another great tool that Abby has emailed you about, but I know that many of you do the same thing I do. We flip through our emails and we see great resources and tools, but we never take the time to go back and explore them because we honestly forget that they are there. So this one in particular is very important, and it is to protect you. It is called Video Grabby. And I know at our old school that we had the opportunity to freeze the screen so that we could search YouTube for videos and not have to worry about what might pop up that we don't want the students to see. Our new school, we have not discovered a way to do that. So instead of taking the chance of searching YouTube live on screen with your class watching, you can go to YouTube, find the link for the video that you wish to show your class, paste it right here, just right click, paste, click go, and Video Grabby will download the video from YouTube straight to your computer, and you will have access to it immediately. You do not have to wait on it to download, and you do not have to stress over worrying about whether or not something inappropriate flashes on the screen that you don't want your students to see. Okay, the next activity that Felice has worked on to make available for you is Makerspace. I'm going to show you some things that Felice has made available for you in the library. Makerspace is a great tool for any student that needs time away from the classroom. This could be a student that is an overachiever that has mastered the skills that you are about to teach and you know they need a challenge. This could also be for the underachiever that is struggling and that really needs something positive to give them that little push that they need to get motivated. One thing is as simple as self-guided games that are available. We have STEM kits. We have the 3 Billy Goats Gruff. We have the 3 Little Pigs and Goldilocks. This is also self-guided, so it needs very little teacher supervision. It has instruction cards for you, for the student, so they read through the directions, and then they actually plan. You can see on this one is 3 Billy Goats Gruff. You see they actually had to build the bridge and they had to test it to see if their construction would work. So they're using those 4 C's. They're using critical thinking, creativity. If they are working with a partner, they're using communication and collaboration. The 3D printer, we actually have this little frog in the library if you'd like to come by and see an actual product that came out of the 3D printer. The students are very much curious about this. I've actually witnessed students coming in and speaking with Miss Riggs who have gone home and researched 3D printers on their own and are inquiring when they're going to get the opportunity to use it again. So Felice has spoken to the students about some of these opportunities. We encourage you to utilize them as much as possible. She also has Marbletopia, where they get to build the track for the marbles and test it. She has circuit makers, and then there are plenty more that I don't have pictured here for you. Again, these are available if you have a student that you would like to come. Of course, these are not out all the time. If you have a student that you would like to come utilize this, shoot Felice an email and say, I have so-and-so that could really use an extra challenge or an opportunity to feel successful. Can you please have an activity available for them? And she is more than likely glad to do that for you. Another question arose during the 4th grade presentation. They wanted to know if this was available only in the library or could these materials be checked out. So I spoke with Miss Riggs and she said that she would be more than happy for you to check these materials out if you will just give her a heads up so that she can stick a barcode on it and check it out, and that way we can keep up with the resources. So please remember Makerspace if you need an alternative, as an opportunity for those students that need that extra challenge or that opportunity to feel successful. All right, so we've talked about what Felice and Abby have made available and what they're doing in the library. So what can you do to help with this new collaborative model? First thing we need to work on is communication, with not only with your teammates but with Felice. There has been some concern that the library is not being utilized to the best of its ability. We are aware that teachers feel that way, but Felice has done a lot of work to make things available for you. They're just not being utilized. So we want to make sure with this presentation that you know what is available to you. Anything you have questions about, please contact her or get in touch with her. Feel free to come by and talk to Felice about opportunities that you would like to see happen in the library. Okay, so communication. Communicate with Felice if you have those students that you think would benefit from Makerspace activities. If you have researched or you have come across a technology tool or resource that you think is outstanding, please share it. Remember, our school we are responsible for all of the students in our school, not just our own. So if you have a useful tool that you think will help the students be successful, please share it. Share it with your teammates, share it with Felice so that she can communicate it to the other teachers on different grade levels. If you have ideas, Felice is very open to suggestions if you think there are resources that would benefit you and your class. If she has funds available, she would probably be more than happy to order them for you. I know she's already done that several times this school year. Teachers have come to her and she has purchased resources for those teachers that are available in the library. Again, if she has the funds, she's probably willing to get them for you. And if not this year, she's already starting a wish list for next year. Most importantly, we want you to use the library. It is the central hub of information fluency in your school. We have a wonderful new state-of-the-art library. Many people have come in and talked about how jealous they are of the space that we have because it is so modern and up to date. And we encourage you to come in and use it as much as possible. Bringing your class into the library, there's been some miscommunication, misunderstanding about that. You are free. We encourage you to sign your class up and bring them to the library as a whole class. If Felice and Abby are teaching, you are still welcome to sign up and come to the library. We just ask that you run the circulation desk. Students often need help checking books in and checking out new books. And then we have situations where students have overdue books and need to replace those or find those before they are allowed to check out new books. So please, we encourage you, come to the library, use it as often as possible. Just know that if Felice and Abby are teaching, we ask that you monitor your class and that you run the circulation desk if we're not available. And often Miss Crosby has been pulled to cover another class, so she is not there. And finally, keep up to date. Explore the resources that are available to you. For example, there are thousands and thousands of free digital books available to you, free of charge. You do often have to sign up for an account and you have to put in your school information. My favorite is Epic. Epic is completely free for educators. You can register yourself, and then once you create an account for yourself, you can add the students that are in your class. Once those students have their own account, they can go in and they can check out or they can read digital copies of books for absolutely free, and they are very high quality books. They're all different levels, fiction and nonfiction. So I encourage you to look into Epic. Another one that I was very fond of is First Book Foundation. I goofed up here. I put the wrong link in, but First Book Foundation allows you to sign up again and you get access to free digital books. And if your school qualifies, you can actually apply to receive free hard copy books for your class